Hey everybody, I just wanted to take a couple minutes to share some changes that have been made. Our class time is so precious that I didn't want to take a lot of time away from you from working on your projects because I know we just don't have much time. So pay attention to the changes that have been made. I'm going to show you how some changes have been made to our website, show you your new cleaning charts, class calendar, PowerSchool labels, and Teams new organization. So in our website, I simplified the navigations that just focuses on ceramics. So if you haven't bookmarked that on your web browser, I would advise you to do that. You can see here the main ceramics page has mostly just general information that all the classes need to know. And then if you click on Ceramics 1, you'll see that it has general information for our class, the class calendar, our course manual, our course project packet, elements and principles. So these are items that your parents can access, and if they have questions, see what's going on. Also notice how I noticed that our intro unit could not be navigated when you're on your mobile phone, and that was frustrating for some of you that were using your phones to try to catch up for our class. So I made that intro unit its own, kind of pulled it into its own kind of tab or folder within the ceramics menu. So now you can see it from your cell phone. So if your parents also want to go in there and see what kind of the basics of our class and the expectations, that is available for you and for them. Here's our cleaning chart. So I mapped out the rest of the course, and you can see here we've got 3 weeks left, and that the jobs rotate. So if you were for example, if you were on the floor crew last week, now you're going to shift over to the sink crew number 2, and then the following week you'll be sink crew number 1, and at the end you'll be the foreman, you'll be my helpers. So you can see that each person, each group is going to get to do the job at least, they will do it one time. And then we'll have our deep clean the last few days of class, depending on if you're team 1 or team 2. So please take a look at that. Those cleaning charts, they're available in our Teams files with your names on it and your crew. And some I had to shift around so that our crews were more even and not just one person. And each job will be for 5 days. You can see the different days. Okay, now here's our calendar. I mapped out the rest of the course. So please take a look at that calendar. We are already down here in September to the last week of September. We're on the downhill stretch to the end of our course once we hit October. So please pay attention to the due dates, especially if you are on the wheel. See how many days you have left. If you're in the coil project, keep track of those progress shots and when your work is due. So examine those calendars. They're really, really important because it's easy with I feel like I've just been living day to day. So, and not really knowing like what's coming up next. So here you can see, oh man, I'm behind. I need to catch up, or I need to take my work home. And then you can see also kind of a little brief explanation of what's going to happen on your remote days. I know I've had some parents and some of you confused about assignments and where they're located. So in PowerSchool, I went through and I labeled the different assignments. So if it says Seesaw, you need to have that assignment in Seesaw. If it says Teams, then that's an assignment that's solely been assigned in Teams. And then if it's a form that you need to fill out, the assignment will be labeled form. So you know, oh yeah, I have to fill out a video study form for my class. Now here we can see in Teams. So here in the general, I want to show you some changes that have been made. So in the general channel, in the posts, it's just going to be assignments from now on. That's where your assignments are going to be posted. So when you log into Teams, that's what you're going to see. And then when you go over to the files, I organized each class's files. So you can see there, you can access your class calendar, our daily planners, and the cleaning charts. And then the fourth folder says projects, and then you can look over there and I've got a little folder for each of our projects, and it has directions for each of those projects, especially if we go remote, or for some of these you're actually going to take some, like the pinch pumpkin and the slab mug, you're going to be taking those home for a few times to work on, so you can make sure we get all of our work done during this course. And then in assignments, I wanted to show you how I have linked. I found I could add a link to Seesaw in the assignment. So for example, the wheel experience, you can see there's rotation 1's due date and then rotation 2's due date, depending, and then you can also, double check if you're team 1 or team 2, that due date will be a day different. But notice how in this assignment it says click on this link, and then you click on the link to Seesaw and go into your Seesaw account. Remember, the code is located in our files folder if you need to do the QR code there. And then it has the description of the assignment. And then for this assignment, you're going to add photos taken of your 3 cylinders and your 1 bowl and post them into Seesaw. And then once you complete that, then you will submit this, click submit for this assignment in Teams. So you're going to be turning them into both places, but this way, when it's posted into Teams, you can see, okay, these are all the assignments I need to focus on, and I can go to Seesaw to upload my information or my pictures. But I just wanted you to see, again, where all the assignments are going to be located in our Teams, and to remind you to do those assignments. There'll be reminders. I reorganized the channels. I showed many of you this last week, but again, all remote attendance is going to be in the hybrid, the remote attendance channel. So you can look there, and those attendance forms aren't going to get lost in the midst of, assignments or daily planners like they have in the past. They'll just be right there. And if we go remote, that's also where all of our recorded meetings are being stored, is in the remote attendance / class channel. For the remote daily planner, I wanted to show you, I'm team 1. You have, each team 1 and team 2, you have a distinct banner, and this banner is going to be the same banner for every post that you have. So this allows you to have easy recognition. So team 1, you're the mountain, the frozen lake, and then team 2, you're that green hillside with the sunset. So look for those banners for easy recognition for your daily planners. In our discussion channel, this is where I might, I'm going to post maybe ideas or tutorials or things that are interesting, tips. If you find things that are interesting, you are also welcome to share, as long as they're school appropriate ideas or tips, or maybe you found a really cool YouTube video that you should say, hey, check this out on this technique. I would love to see what you have to say and to share. So that's what our discussion channel will be focused on. All right, so that's it. So make sure you understand the changes. You'll be held responsible for this knowledge. And thanks, everybody. Have a good day. Bye.